Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Sarah from Year of Boxes. Today we're having a look at the February 2020 Sweet Reads box. This is a Canadian book subscription box. I have unboxed it a couple times for you guys in the past. I think it is a personal fave. That's because I'm always happy to discover and fall in love with Canadian subscription boxes. And I also really love book subscription boxes because I love the idea of somebody else picking out books for me. If you are not familiar with Sweet Reads box, they are $58.99 per month. They are shipping to Canada right now for $15. And they describe themselves as your chance to sit down, relax, enjoy a great read, a decadent, sweet, and carefully curated items. So usually what they do is they choose the book and then they curate the items to kind of complement the book and go along with it. They ship in this outer brown mailing box. My address was on top, so I just opened it up. And then I did minimize some of the packaging. There was a little bit more bubble wrap in here, but I always kind of do that. I like to make things a little bit easier for the unboxing process. This is our product card. So on the front, we have a picture and a quote that usually corresponds with the book. And then on the back, they list all the items we received, a little bit about them, and how each one corresponds to the book, which I think is kind of cool. Right here, they talk about the book. So they do that at the top and they tell us why they chose the book. So I'm gonna start with that and then we'll go through the items. But the book for February is American Dirt. So prior to receiving it, I had not heard of it before, but then it's funny, once I received the box and I started doing a little bit of research, I started seeing it everywhere. I think this is supposed to be a really good read. I did kind of try to get myself familiar with the storyline, and basically what it sounds like is there is, what's her name? I think her name's Lydia. Let me tell you exactly. Yes, there's Lydia and Luca, her son. They live in Mexico. And the town or the place where they live, it's starting to change because of the drug cartel. She owns a bookshop and it talks about how even though she knows they're never going to sell, she stocks all her favorite books. This guy comes in one day, purchases a couple of books, and it ends up being, I think, one of like the head guys of one of the new drug cartels in the area. And then I think Lydia's husband writes like a tell-all about this guy. And it kind of sounds like they end up being scared for their life. They have to flee, her and her son. And then it's their journey of leaving and going to a place where they don't think this guy will be able to find them. That's what I'm taking from it. It does sound quite interesting because the whole drug industry really intrigues me, so I think that I would like to read this. Now let's just quickly go over the items to see what they included, kind of how they correspond to the book. So obviously cactus pencils go along with the setting of the book perfectly, and I love stationery, and these are stinking cute. These are by Kickerland. We've received products from them before. Super cute. Okay, then we've got a pouch, and I think this is Danica Studio. Yes, Empire zippered pouch. And what I like is that it's got the design on both sides. Pouches are perfect because you can use them for so many different things. It's not just a stationery pouch. It's not just for your pencils. You can use it for makeup. You can make like a little mini first aid kit with it. I put mine in my purse to hold all like my smaller items like my hair elastics and my gum and things like that. So many things you could do with these. You could put snacks in here. I could go on and on and on. So I'm always happy to receive little pouches like that because they're so useful. Then we have, this is another item by Danica Studio. This is an enamel pin. It says Fierce. I actually really love this. This is very cool. And just to give you an idea of how they tie things in, for the product description of this one, they say, Lydia and so many of the characters embody this word. Let this pin be a symbol of your own fierceness. So they put a lot of thought into this box, which I love. For our beverage this month, we have some coffee. We usually always receive like coffee or tea or some sort of beverage. And this is Kyoto coffee, fresh roast it's called. So I like that. And then to go with our beverage, because coffee and chocolate go perfectly together, we have a chocolate bar. This is Sinfully Raw Vanilla Stone Ground Dark Chocolate. This sounds amazing, and it's 82%, which I love. Anything over 70 makes me very happy. Not everyone agrees, but I love it. And we've got one more item. We've got this little lip balm, and I don't know if you can read it, but it says Week from Hell Grapefruit Maple Lip Balm. Grapefruit maple sounds very interesting. I like that. So let's just do a quick recap. We have our beverage, so we've got some coffee, we've got some cactus pencils, we've got our book, of course, the star of the box, American Dirt, we've got our enamel pin, we've got our lip balm, we've got our pouch over here, and we've got our chocolate bar. Nice little mixture of products. I love how they all kind of tie into the book. It makes for a fun unboxing experience, and like I said, I just love the idea of somebody else picking out books for me. I personally prefer thrillers, so sometimes the books are a little out of my comfort zone, but they did just release, I think it's called their spring thriller box. I'm dying to get my hands on one because that is what I would prefer. I would love it if they had just a thriller option every month. Anyways, I'm rambling. So make sure you check that out. I will put a link down below that is going to take you to the Sweet Reads box page, all of our past reviews, coupon codes, anything we have for them. I would love to know what you guys think. Put your thoughts down below. Have you read this book? I would also love to know that. It's something that I should have on my must-read list. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with more.